Hey my dudes, I sell pastry boxes from my tiny apartment in Stockholm, Sweden. Thursday is for buns, so of course that's the first thing I got started with. I poured all the ingredients all at once into my mixer, got it started, and shoved it to the side. The dough takes quite a while to mix, about 30 minutes altogether. So while that was working, I sprayed and lined trays for brownies. The butter and chocolate went over a pot of simmering water to melt, and I cracked all my eggs into a large bowl. I added the sugar and began mixing. The bowl was too small, however, so I had to pour the whipped eggs into my largest pot. I should have guessed that there would be way too much batter, but I always have so much hope that I won't actually need the big pot, but I always do. Anyways, I mixed in the melted chocolate and butter as well as the flour, and the batter was looking good. Then the first dough was done, so I took it out of the machine, placed it in the fridge to rest, and got the second batch started. Once that was mixing, I poured 1 kilo of brownie batter into each tray and then popped the first 2 into the oven. While those were baking, I mixed together the almond filling for the buns. I've never made this in a food processor before, and it worked so well. I used to make this kind of filling a long time ago at the first bakery I worked at here in Sweden, but we always just used one of the really big stand mixers. But the food processor was so great. It was so easy. The first round of brownies came out of the oven and I threw round 2 in. Then I quickly threw together the caramely sauce for the coconut topping. Everything just comes to a boil, and once the bubbles start to thicken, it's good to go. I poured it over the coconut and mixed it together. The brownies came out of the oven, the caramel coconut mixture got put on the speed rack to cool, and the second batch of dough was ready, so I put it on a tray and put it into the fridge. I threw the last batch of dough in the mixer, got that started, and it was time to shape the first round of buns. I love a fruit bun, I really do, which is why I keep putting them on the menu, but oh my god, they are just so messy. Like, you can't get around it. The fruit is just really juicy, and when cut into strips and twisted, it just makes a big ol' mess. That's fine though, I still love them. The first round of shaped buns was put away in the freezer, round 3 of dough got put away to rest, and it was time for more bun shaping. The dough got rolled into a large rectangle, the almond filling was slapped on and spread out. I sprinkled on the pears and then folded the whole thing in 3 before re-rolling a bit, cutting into strips, and twisting into these little spirals that I'm obsessed with. I put those away into the freezer, and the last thing I did was put away the coconut topping and the brownies. See you tomorrow. Hej då!